Hello guys, so uh, this one guy asked me just how to enlarge this joystick and buttons, how to increase the size of joystick or button. So it's just like this. What can I say? Let's go here, then we can see how it is. Okay, so let's go to here. Let's come here to button configuration. You see, when you are trying, maybe let's try to configure them. Okay, when you try to increase them, this joystick, you see, it's not possible. So it is not possible to enlarge this joystick. Okay, also when we come to these buttons, it is also it is also not possible to enlarge them, but there is an option to customize them to where to put, just to put them to where you want to put them. Okay, but it is not possible to enlarge or to increase the size of these buttons or this joystick. Okay, so maybe the other thing you can do, maybe for this button, you can just come here to this button opacity. Okay, maybe you may increase it up to 100 or up to 80 or up to 60. Maybe you may increase this opacity, but it will just to make it very visible, but not to increase the size. Okay, for the case of the joystick, maybe uh, to increase its size, it is not possible, but maybe you may, if you are using this, maybe if you are using fixed, you may just improve this. You may just maybe change this movement input range. Maybe if your joystick is narrow, you may put it maybe medium or wide. This is the only thing you can do. Okay, hope you get my point. And for here, the another option for the joystick, you can't increase its size. Okay, or you can't enlarge its size. Maybe the other thing you can do, maybe it is just to change this directional stick type. You see, maybe to change it from fixed to either move or off. Okay, if you adjust it to move, it is just as simple as it is, just like you have already expanded it, you enlarge it, you increase it, its size, the size of the joystick, because even when you touch it at the large area from the cycle of the joystick, still you can control the joystick. Or the other option around, maybe you can put it off. As you put it off, it means whenever you touch on the screen, you'll be whenever you're touching at the screen at this left side, or even at the center of the ground, it you'll still you'll yeah, I don't know how can I say, but you'll be still touching the joystick. So the only way to increase the size of the joystick, it is maybe to change this directional stick type, maybe from fixed to move or to put it off. Okay, if you are using fixed, the only way to increase the size of the joystick is just to adjust the movement of the joystick, maybe from narrow to medium or wide. This is the only way you can adjust it, or you can increase the size. Okay, so but to increase the size of the joystick, it is not possible, but you can adjust the movement of the joystick to make it maybe from narrow to medium, from medium to wide. or from fixed to move, from move to words, from move to make it so that you can touch it from anywhere. So I hope I've answered the question. So even if there is anybody facing the same question, or yes, even if there's anybody facing the same question, I think this will be the solution. Okay, for example, for my case, you see, I've turned it off, so wherever I'm touching, you see, wherever I'm touching on the screen, it will be the joystick.